All right, I just want to talk about the Wisconsin Film Festival. Every April in Wisconsin, there's a huge film festival in Madison, and it's pretty awesome. I went to two screenings this year, which is pretty low for me, but I wanted to talk about them a little bit. So they got five venues, seven screens, 153 films, 156 screenings, 178 volunteers, including my friend Katrina, who kicks butt every year doing it, and almost 30,000 attending. The film festival is really cool. They have all sorts of different films. Some of them are tied to Wisconsin, some of them aren't, some of them are foreign, some of them are English. There's 3D movies, there's children's movies, there's old movies, new movies, restorations. There's movies that are premiering for the first time. It's exciting. There's like a little something for everybody. And the first thing I saw was a selection of shorts. Is Stories We Tell in Wisconsin. Um, and most of these, I think, had a Wisconsin connection. They were either like about Wisconsin or had like university directors, or they had um, basically like the directors actually came and talked about their short. The only one that wasn't was Le Grand Remix. I don't know why this one was in the Wisconsin section, but it was pretty cool. So I liked it. Um, all of these shorts are like fun because they're little things you'd probably never be able to see otherwise. I mean, they're just not. You're not gonna see like a random short film unless you go to the film fest, and it's awesome. Um, I went and saw Do It for Dozer, which my friend Emma helped make, and she kicked butt. It was the last one they showed because it was probably one of the best ones. So it was like a solid anchor. I thought it was the best one. I might be a little biased. But yeah, it was a great emotional story about this high school football team that rallies around, um, trying to pull off a great season after their friend Dozer passes away, and how it affected the community. So it was a touching story, and it was really nice. So you had things like that, and then you had like this guy was like a hand animation of like colored pencil of the Miracle on the Hudson, and this one was like kind of crazy. This one was like a funny historical short with like during the Civil War. You got all sorts of good stuff in there. So that was the first show I went to. It was really good. I always try to get tickets for the shorts, and usually I forget, and then they're sold out. This year I was on top of my game and actually got tickets. Then the other movie I saw was excellent. It was Rojo. Rojo is by Benjamin Naishtat. I think it's his third film, but he's a young director. I think he's like 35, so we should see a lot more from him. It's Spanish language. It comes from Argentina, if you pronounce it like American. And it is a drama movie that follows a successful lawyer whose picture-perfect life begins to unravel. Yeah. The movie is just pretty cool. I think like the big thing is when you go see movies at these film festivals, you're seeing movies that aren't like the big commercial blockbusters. So you get something that you don't normally get in a movie. At some point in the movie, you are just not gonna know what's gonna happen next. It could do anything, because it's at a festival and made for art and not like huge commercial success. I mean, anything could happen. They could kill off anybody. They could just change the movie entirely. I saw this one movie at the film festival 2 years ago that it was a heist movie, and then halfway through the movie it just changed, and it was this very, very slow like anti-capitalism like teen drama hangout thing. And before that it was like a really tight heist movie. So in Rojo, you really have no idea what's going to happen the whole time, and it's really exciting. It starts off with this amazing scene where the main actor here, he has like this big blow up at a restaurant. He's sitting down waiting for his wife to show up, and then this guy comes in as kind of an asshole to him, and he's like, why the hell are you sitting down taking up a table when I'm ready to order right now? I can order. You should give me your table. And the guy's like, all right, I guess. And then he gives him the table, and then he ends up being a huge dick to the guy he gives the table to. And it just starts this little argument, just keeps getting out of control and spiraling, and it has consequences down the road. And just that opening scene could have been a little short film by itself. It's awesome. It's something you don't see in movies. It's a little thing, but it's so cool to watch. They shot it well. It's exciting. The performances are awesome. It takes place in 1970s Argentina, right before like the Dirty War starts. And I think if you know a little bit about that, it would help tie into the bigger themes of this movie. So maybe do a little bit of reading on that before you go. But if you want to see an interesting drama that goes to unexpected places, I really liked Rojo. It's fun. The performances are awesome, and it's refreshing, and that's why I encourage you to go to the Wisconsin Film Fest or any other film festival, because the movies you see there are just probably going to be different than the movies you normally watch, and it's just nice to see them not go down the same road every time, because it's the safe narrative path, and you're gonna get a cool experience out of it. So that was the only 2 showings I got to go to, unfortunately. But I had a friend that went and saw Screwball, and he highly recommended it. It's about like these crazy dudes that just like came up with this like scheme to give steroids to baseball players and make a bunch of money off this crime. And so they kind of make this like documentary thing about the crime to explain it, but it's so dumb what these guys are doing that they decide to use children for the reenactments because it kind of ridicules them and stuff. And I've heard it is awesome. I can't wait to see it. I'm gonna have to wait till it comes out on, I guess it's on Prime Video. Maybe I'll go watch it tomorrow. Yeah, so I like baseball, so that may be a little biased, but I've heard really good things about this from my friend Joel. He said it was awesome. And then the last movie that I kept hearing about was Revenge of the Creature. No, I saw Creature from the Black Lagoon. The old school Creature from the Black Lagoon, from like the 1600s, back from the Protestant Reformation, the first thing made on the printing press. The Creature from the Black Lagoon 3D was at Union South, and the guy I was talking to said that they like restored it and used like the new 3D technology for it, and it looks awesome. And he was saying you just gotta go see it in 3D, like find a way to see it. He said he'll never watch it in 2D again. I don't know how often he's watching Creature from the Black Lagoon to begin with, but it made me like, I was a little sad that I missed out on it. So hopefully it comes to a theater near me sometime, and I can be on the lookout for it. I was Googling it before. I was like, is there a festival coming like Chicago that has it? Because this dude made it sound awesome. He said it's amazing what they've done since they originally shot it in 3D with 2 cameras. They have all the footage they need to use modern techniques to make it a better 3D experience, and that it works awesomely. So I can't wait to try to see that sometime. But yeah, in general, I mean, just if you've got a film fest near you, give it a shot, because like there's just so much different stuff. We're just gonna scroll through here for a second, really quick before I go. Yeah, I mean, you've got, this is a Chinese, French, Japanese movie in Mandarin. You've got Um, a documentary about Betty White. You've got something about bathtubs. You need bathtub movies, you know? You got this movie. You got that movie. It's got everything, man. I mean, like, you got Dogman, man. How could you not see Dogman? How did I not go see Dogman? But you just get so many things you're never going to see if you don't go here. And Gone with the Pope. He wants to kidnap the Pope and demands $1 from every Catholic in the world as ransom. I mean, some of these movies are right up my alley. I don't know how I didn't see more of these. Probably because I was busy. Unfortunately. Stupid work, I would say. Back when I didn't work, film festival was awesome. When I was a student, you could get out early and go to like 2 movies a day. It was great. But even if you are a working shtick like me, go check out a film fest near you. You're gonna see a bunch of stuff that you would never see. Documentary about hidden tunnels under Spain. I was really tempted to go to this one, and we didn't because we went to Rojo, and I regret nothing. Rojo was really good. But so that's my pitch. Go to a film fest near you if you like movies, and you'll be surprised at how different movies can be. It's like if you ate apples every day and you're like, I like fruit, and I'm like, okay, go to the grocery store because there's a lot of different fruit out there than just apples. Go to the film fest. There's a lot of different movies than just what are on the big screen. Shout out to Wisconsin Film Fest.